believe we're recording now. Okay, so I'm going to demo the lit package manager, and I need to share my screen so you can see what I'm doing. All right, so I'm in Windows, which is a fun challenge, and it mostly works here. So lit is just a Lovey app that uses a few libraries from Loveit and some of its own standalone stuff. Actually, I'm going to test it in Linux because that works much better at the moment. So I'm going to connect to my Raspberry Pi. This text might be interesting to read, we'll see. I think it'll record at 1080p. It's just going to look terrible unless you go full screen. So it's enabled lit in developer mode. It's Loveit lit. And what that does is it creates an alias that runs lit from the hard drive using the Lovey feature. And so lit is a little command line tool. I can authorize myself as a GitHub user. That will check my local SSH key, fingerprint it, then live my keys from GitHub, and make sure it's one of those to verify that I am the person I say I am. And that's for publishing. For installing, you don't need to be authorized. So I'm just going to make an app, and I'm going to lit install my Git package, which is a minimal port of js-git to Lua. It doesn't work because lit by default is offline. Maybe I'll change that. If I'm online, my upstream is now lit.loveit.io, which is the default central repository. And so that connected to the repo, downloaded the tag, and exported it to modules creation xgit. So if I'm in Loveit, I can now require that module. Now this particular module is really minimal. It's just a single file. And so this supports trees and single files. Now if I wanted PrettyPrint is the pretty printer from Loveit. So that has a folder with the two themes, the 16 color and 256 color. So there's the PrettyPrint. And in Loveit, this is a subset of the utils module. So I'm taking some of the Loveit modules and moving them as standalone third-party modules so you don't have to pull everything in if you don't want to. So that's pretty boring, but it does let you install things, which is the use case for most people. Now if I want, I can create a local server. And now I have a local caching proxy. Let me run that in the background. And what this will do is this will pull from the upstream, the main central repository, anytime a package is requested it doesn't have. And I need two machines for this. So so Cherry is one of my Raspberry Pis. The other one I named Blueberry. So let's go back to Cherry, create a local server. Oh, it's still running. Okay, that's fine. And then on Blueberry, set my upstream to Cherry. Here. TCP is a package that's a coroutine-friendly network module. It's kind of like Node and Loveit's net module. And that depends on the coro channel module, so we pulled in a dependency here. And that was not yet cached in Cherry's database, but now it is. If we go to Cherry's database, we'll say it's just a normal Git tree. We can see all the packages it has cached locally. Okay, I guess there's a few I've been testing. And then all the actual items are just Git blobs. And then I also cache all the GitHub keys for the users with the E tag, and that's using GitHub's API to pull down keys. Now, if I were to publish to this one, it would only go to my local database and not to the main central repository. So this makes it trivial for setting up custom local repos that also inherit from the main one. Let me create a package. So let's create this as a package. Name equals it's going to depend on any version of Git. All right, so I'm going to add this. So this just added and signed a new package called creationxtest 001. I'm going to now publish that. I'm on Cherry. Why am I on Cherry? That makes for a not very good test. Press again. It's lit. I don't work on this machine very often. Set Cherry to upstream, and then over here, where is that running? There's that one. That's upstream into the main one. Okay, so Cherry's pointing to the main one, Blueberry's pointing to Cherry. Put that in the foreground so I can see what's happening. So I'm going to add test to Blueberry's local database. Blueberry is then going to publish to Cherry. I found a bug. Maybe that already exists over here. It is a test of 001, that's why. So I've got to make a new version. It won't ever let you publish over an existing version right now. So let's just bump the version. Oh, this is not normal keyword layout. Okay. Add, publish, and as we can see, it published to Cherry, which logged the new package. But if we go to the main one, it shouldn't be there. This is the main database. Test 001 that I've done a different day, but the test library is not here. So the central public database does not have my private package, but my local caching one does. And that's probably enough for this demo. Thanks for watching.